we'll do the Osota as well. Just how I like to do the Osota. Only because I landed this way and I've had it landed on me this way. I like to set up a double guard. On closed, I'll slightly touch here just to load my front leg so I bump into it. I won't do it too hard because obviously it goes quite flying on it, yeah. But it's my hip. That's what I'm doing. That's what my hips do, yeah. So I'm smashing with that butt there. That's what I want, yeah. So I'm crashing him. So boom, yeah. And see how we start. I'm gonna get there and pause so I don't smash belly. Boom, yeah. So I'm here. Now if his guard's up, this hand I want to control the head. I don't want to clothesline him like this. Even though you see, like, you can get him like that. But I'm always aiming to control the head and that scoop of the head. Stay strong. Pushing through him. Yeah, if a good smash, he might get away with him like that first one. He went over off the good smash, innit? But if he is being strong, I curve the head. Yeah, my palm up, and he's already going. And then bending at the waist and I'm scooping. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I won't do it fast. Yeah. Whoa. He's already going, right? Yeah. So it's just making sure we're here. Hamstring to quad, or kind of hamstring to hamstring, if anything. I'm side on. I'm scooping the head, I'm bowing, and I'm hacking. You go southpaw. I mean, you can go southpaw and match him on this, but we'll work from orthodox. I've always done this since Paige landed this on me once, and with his long legs, got both my legs. And Rafa landed it at the weekend as well. Rafa did it like this, I thought it was pretty good. And he got both legs. But again, I like to do off a kangaroo hop, bomb. Yeah, so I'm here, what? Same thing. You understand? Yeah, that's how I like to do both techniques. Orthodox, I like to, that's like my power way of doing it. Yeah, and fucking with the arm, yeah. So, right, yeah, southpaw, and then I'll kind of hop it and go second.
Are you driving your shoulders down with it, or are you scooping in with your arm, kicking with your leg?
Yeah, so I'm driving upper body, so whichever side. I'm pulling the head when my waist bends. That's scooping this and driving the shoulders down. So when this bends, so same as like a uchimata or a haragoshi, this sort of, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm driving the upper body to the ground, scooping and driving the upper body down, lower body. Yeah, so Monday session, yeah, good session. Hit some drills to start off, working some simple takedowns, a few like cheeky takedowns from open and closed stance, just playing with a few different bits there. It's good, you know, it's good to put yourself in places where, you know, you don't usually find yourself, you know what I mean? I don't usually find myself in them bad positions too often, but you know, you find at the elite level, and when I train, you know, obviously shoot them in bad positions a lot. So the more I can get it in here, the better. Try and get comfortable, try and have little patterns or techniques that I have there, try and perfect them, or whatever Alexis has got me working on or focusing on. As far as that ragdoll position, you just see it more and more, don't you? Kind of like in scrambles and coming off. I got a couple of nice attacks from there, and then yeah, just trying to work the defense from there. Yeah, just somewhere you don't want to find yourself, but it tends to happen. You know what I mean?
That's good. How are some of the boys looking that are fighting that were in on Monday?
Yeah, so we're down from originally I think it was 9 or 10 on the card. We're now down to 3, possible 4. Waiting to confirm on Jack, but a minute Jack's off. So currently we've got Chris fighting for the amateur welterweight title. We have Marcus making his pro debut, and we have Riley. That's it right now. I'm excited to see Marcus's pro debut. He's been living it the last yeah, whatever, 8-10 weeks, and he's come on no end. He looks really good. Great work ethic and great shape as well. So. And we've been talking that he's going to, you know, carry it on through now. He's fully committed and got his eye on the prize, you know, signing with Cage Warriors and stuff, and he wants to, yeah, give it a proper run. So fair play to him as well. And yeah, it's good. Riley looks great. Best I've seen Riley by far. Chris looks great. Chris always working hard. He's a beast. Super excited for his fight. You know, he's on a 4-fight unbeaten streak since joining us. And I expect him to do really, really well.
London shoot. How was London shoot?
Yeah, London this week. Yeah, I left feeling happy, man. Listen, it's crazy in there. It's crazy over, and everyone's, you know, absolutely brilliant. But I felt this week like I did a lot of things better. I landed my takedowns, my hands went well, I was kicking well. So I had a really good week. Felt like I did well in every single round, pretty much. And in the MMA stuff, you know, the wrestling stuff, a couple of bits on the ground. Felix feels fantastic, pressure again. But in the MMA stuff, I felt really good, and gave me a bit of a confidence boost. So I felt like the last 4 weeks, not terrible, but I just felt like I was making too many mistakes and just weren't firing. I felt like I was overthinking it and maybe feeling a little bit of like subconscious pressure from the fight, even though I don't feel like I got any pressure, but I felt like I was trying too hard maybe to perform, you know. And then Wednesday I got there, and I'll be totally honest, I didn't want to be there. Did not want to be there as much as I love it, and in a disrespectful way. Couldn't be arsed. I'm dead. Didn't want to do it. And then just started sparring. I just fucking don't know. Had a good day. Weird. Felt nice. Maybe made it felt even more sweet because I really didn't want to be there as well.
Oh, spilling water. So Thursday cage session. Footwork drills, just trying to get a good foundation for these guys. I know some of them get a bit sick of it, but I want to be repeating the same thing over and over again, so eventually they're not even thinking about it when they're doing it. Bit of head movement, some rolling and some slipping, trying to get the mechanics right, making sure they're on the right foot as they're moving. And then partnered up, did some drills, some double kicking stuff. Just to kind of, the principle overall is that not every shot is a kill shot. Like, and this is a point I try and get across a lot of the time. Like, use the first 2-3 shots sometimes to open up your target for the one that you want to land. And I think if you start thinking in those more mechanical terms of this is how I dismantle this person's guard, you start to find easier ways to find your way through things, especially with small gloves on. Hey, everyone's looking good. Everyone's looking good. You know, it's going to be a busy night at Golden Ticket, and that's how we like it. You know, a big crowd, big team in the back, loads of people fighting. One person goes out, next one starts warming up. You know, it feels like a team atmosphere in there when you have a lot of people. When there's just 1 or 2 of you, it's like 1 or 2 individuals and the team around them. But the Golden Ticket events, especially because we get a big room to ourselves and stuff, and they're all looking great. You know, they've just never stopped, so they've been rolling over from one training camp to the next and improving. And you know what it's like, especially at amateurs, some of these fights just don't happen. And I know a couple of these fights have fallen through this week and have been remade, or they're waiting to be remade. But the most important thing is that they're doing these sessions and they're improving all the time.
And a few of them have got IMAF coming up as well. Can you touch upon that?
Yeah, the IMAF Four Nations tournament is an important one. So it's being run by the English Mixed Martial Arts Association at the start of July, but it's the Four Nations, so it'll be England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales. Ireland have got a great team. You know, Wales are putting a really strong team forward. Scotland are kind of in the same stage as the English team. They're still kind of coming together. But the best thing is that they get to have a run out in the IMAF cage with a crowd. You know, it's a tournament format, so each person that's entered will have a bracket of either 3 other people or 7 other people that are in their bracket that they've got to compete against over the 3 days. And they'll get real life experience against other amateurs that are at the same level as they are. And the even better thing about IMAF is, you know, they start off locally, then it goes to the Four Nations, and then we see where everyone stands. But then when we have the international competitions and you start to see the stars from around the world coming in, that's when you really get that international experience, which I think is really important for you know, for these young fighters. If you can get that traveling experience to compete before you turn pro, it's one thing checked off the list.
The boys have pulled up at UFC gym in Nottingham for their IMAF squad training session. This time the boys get to do a training session with UFC legend Meatball Molly, who is one of the coaches for Emma.
I'm down in the UFC gym in Nottingham today. I'm with Emma's senior team. We've just done a little session. I've just seen what the next crop of talent is, and I'm very excited for the future. So to those who don't know, get to know, have a little look on the bio. educate yourself on the future of MMA, and to everyone who took part today, thank you very much. What I want you to think about when you're training, it's all about expressing yourself. You're not here to be a robot, you're not here to just have one blueprint for everyone. Be you, show the coaches who you are, okay? High knees. When you're going to be shadow boxing in a minute, I want you to watch your space. But like I say, I can't reiterate it enough. Express yourself, be different, don't be like everyone else. Heel flips. Side steps facing in, get nice and low, nice and low. Thumbs up over here. Change direction. Change direction. Normal jogging. When I shout sprawl, you're going to face in towards me and sprawl. You're not going to move the person behind you. Okay, sprawl. Lovely. You can see who's had the coffee today. You can switch it to where you're and time. Everyone listening, when I used to box back in the day, a coach of mine used to say, add some more flair. So imagine you're piecing up your opponent, you're on cloud 9, you're thinking, I'm going to fucking finish you in a minute, but you want that highlight reel finish. Okay, so we're going to have one more round now, and I want to see something that no one else has really thrown. So we were saying before, spin an elbow like me, and then the damage it, look for a spinning back fist, spinning back kick, flying knee to the belly. Just keep it amateur rules, but let me see. I'm seeing loads of lovely kicks, and there's a lot of nice self-expression, but I think we can still see more. Okay, so I have a little 10 seconds. I'll tell you to go again. The last 3 minutes before we get into the sessions. In 3, 2, 1, come on, I want to see you. That's what I'm saying. This is English MMA. We need people to understand and recognise who we are, what we're about. We're the best in the fucking world, okay? No sorries on this mat. No sorries on this mat. Ooh, ooh. Keep that knee low, you. There we are. So I just want to run through just a little drill just to keep things going. Ellie's going to be on the back foot. We're going to be working in straight lines because there's that many of us just for now. And then I'm going to teach you the molly off, which is what I normally clock everyone with. But you're just going to be going back in a straight line, and when I'm pushing Ellie back, I'm going to think about a few things. Like I said before, I'm not going to try and teach you to suck eggs, but let's just go over the basics always, okay? A nice stance, nice tight guard. When you're pressing forward, I don't actually want you to do with me and have your hands down and give it all this. That's just normally the last minutes of the fight. But I want a long range. I want you to be in a green zone so we can hit and not really be hit. And I just want you to push back with straight shots. I want long range kicks. You can look for teeps, and then you're just looking to put a long straight shot. Sorry. All I want you to do is just cover up, and as I'm hitting you, just be nice and tidy. So I'm being the aggressor, I'm coming forward, I'm non-stop, coming, and then she's just going to do the same. Now when we're doing this, I don't want that person to switch off. So when Ellie's coming, keep the shot a little bit longer, not too many uppercuts and hooks. So when the shots are coming, if she switches off, look to throw something, just so she's always compact. And it's not a drill where we're just going, does this look okay, Meatball? Is this the right technique? This is your opponent now. This is a fight. We're out here. Boom, 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 boom. Everything's got a bit of intent, a few feints, a few twitches, and then go again. Okay? It should be 2 for 2, but if there's a group of 3, you know how to switch and just go 1 for 1. Are we good? On 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's go. This is the intensity I want to see. This is the flair I want to see. Little mullet, you go first, lad. Nice. Lovely. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Oh. That's it. Nice. And what you can see here, we always call it wiping your arse. Okay, so after you've finished a really good combination, the head needs to come, so you need to clean up after your shots. Either your feet move, or you have some form of defence, and then you go again. Okay, fucking perfect, everyone's flying. Let's hear it a little bit more, 3, 2, 1. I'm really proud of what I'm seeing here. This is excellent.
Was it you to this then? Yeah. It was you.
You going in the cage?
Yeah.
I didn't see the cage.
I like these drills.
Yeah.
Best session yet that I've been to.
Is it?
Not to talk shit, but like everything she's teaching today, she's gone back to examples every time of her own fight, so you go back and watch it, you know what I mean? And fundamentally it's a lot of what we do with Jimmy's, these hook turns and line changes made to keep you safe in MMA with these little gloves, and that's, yeah, wicked drills, realistic, keeps on switched on, especially fight with you. I'm getting a good sweat on, staying sharp, training for one second session today, feeling good for a Scouser. She's very well spoken. No, she's got a lot of good points, she's got a lot of good things to say, yeah.
Is it inspiring?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Someone who's there, you know what I mean, doing it. 100%.
We've literally got to keep the same format, but now, if you don't need to hook off, you're not going to. So we'll take you back to the first and the second drill. So the first drill, you and your opponent, and you're going to push them as best you can to the cage. Okay, we're looking for that big finish. If we're defending, we're going to look to spin off and then look to take them to the cage. Okay? Once we get them to the cage, it's now your decision. You get to piece them up against the cage, so boom, 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 boom. They might throw something back, you defend and come back in again. Or if you want the grappler, you're going to look to get them to the cage. I'm going to get so horrible and sweaty now. Boom, boom, boom. You're going to look to come in. I'm just going to look to take them down against the cage. When we're there, bam, bam. Or if he's going to defend and get up, you're going to look to take the back. I'm just not willing to get that sweaty yet. Right, so, name of the drill. It's just how a fight goes, but it's being split down. You're looking to attack forward. If you try and defend, push them or counter and go again. Okay? So when you hit your hooks or you're spinning off, that's just your chance to go again at plan A. Okay, get into the cage. If you want to finish them there, imagine if we're just here, we're just playing, I just go big shot, boom, you just imagine that fucking knocked them down. You can have a bit of theatrical role playing. Okay, go a bit jelly leg and jump on that shit. Just try and be how the fight is going to be. To the grapplers, once you've took the back, you've got your arm or whatever you want to do, reset, go again. We'll go 1 for 1 on this one, okay team? Are you good for that? 3, 2, 1.
Add some theatrics, Tom.
Yeah. That's our right spot.
Oh, stop that! Send it to shop, lad. Send it to shop. Right, to relax there. I'm going to listen to this show this morning. We will go
On the note of the Roughhouse boys, how did they get on today in the session?
Amazing. You can see, it's nice to see a martial artist who is a mixed martial artist and not just one style. What I seen was lots of flair, lots of fluidity and chain everywhere. So I could tell who they've been taught by, and it was really easy to coach. It wasn't a tough session. I feel as if they grasped and they understood what I was asking for them, and fighting's fighting, so it's not about making it too difficult and too you don't need to be doing too much, but what I have seen and what they do have is they enjoy to express themselves, and they really took that on point. I think it's really important that not everyone just fights the same, and they should enjoy this time because it's scary. What we do is really scary, so if you don't enjoy it, it makes it a lot harder. So I was very impressed with these lads. When you get into that cage, you're going to get found wanting because you've not been pushed. So when you're coming into these sessions and sometimes you're getting dropped, or you're thinking, why the fuck are they getting this off? Why aren't I getting it off? You keep your head down, you keep working hard, and then you'll get there in the end. I was always taught, every day you get an option to feed the good wolf or the bad wolf. Okay, you've got someone in me, ex-world champion UFC fighter, wakes up every fucking day and walks into that gym and thinks, am I good enough to beat my opponent? I get it. On the walk to that cage, I still get it, but you know what? I haven't got fucking time for that negativity, so when that bad wolf starts talking, get to the fuck lad. Where's me coffee, where's me good, where's me good wolf? So if there's just one thing that I can say to you is, like, that was a fucking session I'm really proud of you, and you've all put it in. Thank you for the privilege of letting me be genuine. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'll do it.
Well done, man.
Go on, lads. Little judo Jimmy the second there, lad.
Oh, he won't like that, he won't rate that. He won't rate that. Golden ticket, middleweight champ this Saturday.
Sick.
Watch this space. Come on, man.